Ken, as we visit, I want to hear your thoughts on this name change, this transition. This has been, I don't know, controversial, but it's been something where people gave some pushback. Why did you decide you wanted to change the name of the franchise, and why did you decide Jumbo Shrimp?
First of all, this is all about fun, and it's all about creating great value and great experience for our fans. And minor league baseball here in Jacksonville will have a new chapter, a new name, a new identity. But last year we started to build this great new experience, a sort of fan-first approach, affordable family fun, great experience for the whole family. And now we're able to tie a brand that's fun, that plays to the history of this great city, and we're just really excited for April. Can't believe opening day is just a few months away.
So Ken, how did you tie that in, or how does Jumbo Shrimp tie into what is Northeast Florida, really?
Yeah, so first of all, let's look at the color scheme. Red, white, and blue, tying into the military history and obviously the military component of what makes Jacksonville so great. You see the Jacksonville logo with the river running through it, that red, white, and blue color scheme. And this is not, just your run-of-the-mill shrimp. This is a tough, gritty, hard-working shrimp, epitomizing the great people here in Northeast Florida, and you can see it, and it's fun, and this is something we're really proud to show off to the community.
Ken, this is not something that you just drew on a napkin over lunch one day. You said you worked with a group that you'd had some success with before. How did that all come together?
Yeah, so a wonderful firm out of San Diego by the name of Brandios had helped us years ago as we went through an identity process with our other minor league team in Akron, Ohio, the Akron Rubber Ducks, paying off through the tire industry and the history of rubber in that great community in Ohio. Here, we brought Brandios on the ground here into Jacksonville. They spent a few days here, spending time in the community, attending events, coming to games, talking to fans of the team, really trying to determine what Jacksonville was all about. From that process, they returned to their studio and really worked alongside Harold Craw, our general manager, and I, and Jim Fander, and to build a great experience and build a great brand that really ties together who we want to be, which is great, affordable family entertainment in Jacksonville.
So you shared some of those images. There was a process of where it started to where it ended up. Were you checking off, I like this, I don't like that sort of thing?
So one of the things that's kind of amazing about the creative process, having gone through this twice, is you have to know, where your strengths are and where they're not. I'm not an artist. I don't pretend to be the guy like Walt Disney who's animating, and viewers are getting a chance to see some of those early sketchings now. But one of the things that's kind of amazing about it is those guys are incredible at what they do. And when you hire great people and you bring in great, consultants, great creative minds, the best thing I can do is really get out of the way and let them do what they do well. And part of the reason the Jumbo Shrimp came to life and has been such an early success here in Jacksonville is a function of the community getting behind it, but the brains, this incredible mindset of Jason Klein and Casey at Brandios working alongside Harold to build this. Really, the story alone is an exciting one.
You just referenced Akron. So you've been down this road before in terms of a brand change for your team. Mm-hmm. What's the experience been here in Jacksonville? Because we know at the very beginning there were, I think as you put it, there were lovers and there were haters. That's right. And it was pretty polarizing at the beginning.
Well, Ken, change is hard, and change is hard in any community, in any business. Certainly having gone through it before, we were prepared for that, and standing there that day at the Times Union Center and announcing that after 31 years of Bragan family ownership of the team, and decades before that the Suns being an integral part of our community, that we were changing our name, and changing our name, that's something that was a bold name and bold city, in doing so with the support of the city, the support of the mayor. It was a big step. There was no doubt about it that there were certainly going to be people that were not necessarily in love with it and racing down here to pick up a hat on the first day. Over time, literally over days and weeks, you could see almost a change in the tide, and fans started to get really excited about it. They saw what other minor league teams around the country have been doing. We've seen the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies, and of course I referenced Akron earlier. This is an opportunity for minor league baseball in some ways to differentiate itself. We're not trying to be, the NFL team in town or any other professional sports team. We are about affordable family entertainment, and that's what the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp are here to do, and that's what we're excited about.
So you mentioned some other franchises and the names. You can be a little goofy or funny or what have you with your name here. You couldn't do that in the major leagues.
No.
but that fits minor league baseball?
It does fit minor league baseball, and I think that's part of the education of what we've been sort of on this quest to explain over the last month, which is, you know, this may seem different. This change is difficult. Give it a chance. Come on out in April. See what this jumbo shrimp thing is all about. Come on down and enjoy some of the incredible food that our food and beverage team, Ernest Hopkins as our food and beverage director, is hard at work all winter long building a culinary menu to match us at affordable pricing.
Is it going to include shrimp?
It will most certainly include shrimp.
How excited are you for what happens 4 months from now and we get to April? Are you already, just can't wait for it?
Yeah, you get this sort of giddiness, and I think that's the feeling of most of this incredibly hardworking team. You know, in the baseball business, the games stop in April, but the off season, people think we just sort of sit around or go to the beach all winter long. This is actually when the great creative planning and strategic work of building, you know, the promotional schedule, you know, planning our food options, planning those great days, you know, loading up the store to be able to have great options for kids or adults when they come in. That hard work is going on right now, and our staff is just working tirelessly to be ready for April. It's only, you know, 12 weeks away.
So the uniforms change, but same brand of baseball, same connection to that minor league team, and you're the affiliate. So what do fans expect when they come and see this new brand?
Yeah, we're still playing baseball. There's still going to be 9 innings. The team's going to still have a uniform that says Jacksonville on the front, and we're still the same AA affiliate of the Miami Marlins, the same way we've always been here in Jacksonville. So for that traditional baseball fan that wants to come down and watch great minor league baseball, great prospects, and the future of the Marlins, this is the place to do that. That hasn't changed. For the families that maybe haven't had a chance to come out to a game in the past few years, or it's been generations or years since you've come out to the baseball grounds, you've got to come down and check this place out. We've just invested more than $2 million privately in the facility, a new tiki bar, you know, a new family entertainment area in center field, and lots of other great venues in the ballpark. Renovated all the suites last season. So, you know, we're excited to show this off to the community. We think families will really enjoy it. You'll always be able to get into the baseball grounds for just $5. We're really proud of that message. Hot dogs every game are just $2. It's a real value opportunity for a family of 4 to be able to come out to the ballpark for just $20.
Maybe last thing, we're talking money a little bit here. It's a business. It was the marketing department in charge of a change. People are like, hey, they just want to sell me a different jersey, or my son's gear is still welcome here.
First of all, it is still welcome, and over time we'll probably still sell some of it. You know, I think at the end of the day, sometimes people believe these rebranding or identity changes are just to sell hats and t-shirts, right. And we're thrilled to be able to do that, but the reality is the costs that go into creating a brand like this and developing it and then unrolling it and the marketing behind it are greater. But you know, I've tried as best as I could to put myself out there. If you don't like the name, you can send me an email, ken@jacksshrimp.com. We can start a dialogue. Love to invite you down to the game or invite you down to the ballpark and have a conversation with you about why we did it and why we're really excited about the future. And our whole team here is just giddy getting ready for April.